the Gordo is famously one of like the lowest priority moves in the game. And just a Luma sitting out on the stage, I feel like is going to ruin any attempt at being creative with that Gordo. Let's see how Dabuz chooses to operate around that projectile here on Game 1 Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to feel about this matchup. I mean, again, like, let alone you don't really see these characters too much, given that they're both pretty huge, and I think the only, like, strong moves that Luna and the no referees you have is, like, the Buzz, especially for KilogramHours, so it's going to be a tough one, as we can already see, you know, the Buzz is juggling KilogramHours right now.
Sneaking the Gordo out to help land from across the stage instead of going for that ledge. He's only gotten a couple hits in edgewise on Dabuz, but he is a tanky bird, right? He can take a lot of hits here. One of the hardest characters to kill off the top of the screen in the game. That'll be very handy, but as Dabuz sends KilogramHours to the right,
well, you can just do that?
I think I missed it. What was the interaction?
I mean, I think Dabuz had just, like, basically eaten that Gordo pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's a projectile, but that's still crazy to think about. Okay, and there's the raw up smash there. Just going to catch KilogramHours lacking there. And only 43% on Dabuz right now.
Yeah, when I was thinking about the tools that Rosalie and Luna have in their kit to stop any of the shenanigans of DD, I even forgot about the Gravity Pull. Gravity Pull is just so useful at taking away any projectile that lingers on the stage for so long. You don't even need it necessarily when you have a Luma. But okay, here you go. Kilogram gets in with a grab, and this is what we're talking about.
Yeah, with that Sharking there coming from Dabuz there is nice, and guess Jackhammer actually pulling the clip there. Oh man, that is a spicy way to start off our Game 1 here, even though it's the first stock.
Dabuz thought he had enough room on the stage to get away from that Jet Hammer, but it reached all the way under that left platform, evening up these stocks.
KilogramHours putting so much trust into that Jet Hammer and letting loose at the perfect time here. But again, gonna have to fight back for the second stock now to get some percentage going. But again, that Luma is just doing so much work right now for Dabuz.
Now Luma just winning the 1v1 by itself over across the stage.
Yeah, I mean, again, the Dabuz really does not have to approach when, you know, he has his own little assist trophy, if you will, but now it's gone, so.
This is going to be KilogramHours' time to strike, but it's just Dabuz being slippery under the platform instead, sneaking away, stalling as long as possible. There is the Luma spawn.
Oh, yeah, another up smash will do it, especially at 170%. And again, I mean, Dabuz is just unmatched right now.
Okay, trying to get in between Dabuz and the Luma. Doesn't really work out too well as Dabuz is able to skate away to the other side of the stage. Yeah. Getting these desyncs just perfectly right with the Luma at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Rosalina definitely is one of the more kind of stealth kind of characters, especially with how much spacing she can create as well. So I can see how this is going to be a difficult fight for KilogramHours here as much as like he wants to be rushed down and get into Dabuz's face here a bit. But again, with that Luma in the way, it's going to be some tedious work that needs to be done.
We see this situation a lot when a top player comes into a region and plays against like the mid to high level players of said region, where like those first two stocks are kind of learning their patterns, learning the way to keep them out. And then now Dabuz is just turning on the big gamer mode here, where he just is not getting touched at all in the second stock, keeping this DDD all the way across the stage and getting forward air there. Almost bad DI, but it looks like it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big tank guy. He can hold his own. We got the
Speaking
rage,
of bad
though,
DI.
so this rage, I mean, it's going to be scary. Okay, never mind. Just another up smash will do it.
Dabuz almost died at like 50 off of that throw.
Yeah, that would have been a very tough spot to be in. But again, KilogramHours just, you know, a little too short there for that Game 1, and it's going to be over to Dabuz.
Risked it all, lost it all on the up smash, and that.
Yeah, I mean, got a cool clip for the first game, so it's okay. Well, we all get our
This is best of 5 territory. I am not, like, I can check the bracket, but I don't think that the pools had any best of 5s in them, so this is the first set.
Yeah, I don't believe there is any best of 5s in pools, so we do have a chance to potentially see Game 4 situations, Game 5 even. But we'll just see. Because again, I think the first game usually just kind of is like a setting the table kind of moment here and seeing what we're working with here with all of the motives and whatnot from each player.
We're going to Final Destination. Well, I guess this music could be a clue of anything, right? You can play any music on almost any stage these days.
Yeah.
But Final Destination is an interesting pick.
Are we really in Final Destination?
It's the Brawl Final Destination
Oh, okay,
music.
you're right, yeah. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I don't
take away the platforms that Dabuz can shark under, but that means how is Kilogram going to land when there's a Luma under him?
Yeah, that's why I was a little confused at the stage pick. I don't know. I don't feel like I've seen DDD too much on this stage. Maybe there's something that, you know, Kilo knows that I don't. I mean, I would hope that he knows more. He's playing the character. But yeah, I mean, those platforms, as you said, just going to completely negate that a lot for Dabuz here. But again, that Luma is going to be a troublesome.
It might be for the ledge trapping as well, because, you know, DDD's ledge traps, he really wants to make it sure so that there's no easy escape route to a platform or anything where you can avoid the Gordo. But first you have to get Dabuz to the ledge in that spot, and that's a question.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and Kilogram kind of caught in between a rock and a hard place there. Not really sure if he wanted to go kill the Luma in that spot or turn the pressure back around on Dabuz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the situation you want to set up a checkmate in as DDD.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, but those forwarders actually coming in clutch, though, to actually just kind of negate that ledge trapping situation in general. But can actually catch that roll in there.
And with Luma gone, this is a great spot for Kilogram, but that forward air will break the zone and spawn the Luma right back in perfect timing.
Oh, yeah, just catching that with that back air. It's going to be a tough recovery, but another back air will do it. I mean, Dabuz, I mean, still sitting pretty okay, but I mean, KilogramHours could definitely make this back if they could just turn it. If he can just turn it around soon. Oh man.
Yeah, not respecting that Luma that was under him on the stage the entire time, had his sights caught on a back air to Dabuz's face, but instead that allowed the reversal and an easy return to the center of the stage.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough battle because essentially it just feels like a 2v1. Like as much as people don't, you know, have too much of a struggle with Luma, I think for KilogramHours it is quite the struggle, given like how well Dabuz is playing right now.
Using the gravity to steal that Gordo from the disadvantaged state. KilogramHours, you're counting the jumps here if you're Dabuz. You're saying, I can take away this stage at all times. And now there's no platform to help with the landing. Oh, the Phantom Footstool there was really sneaky, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that Gordo and Hill was actually pretty smart. But not that time. And the Luma actually going to clutch up once again.
That's a perfect example of what Luma does to just shut down DDD, right? DDD, Kilogram was going for so many tricky different setups with the recatch on the Gordo, trying to like force Dabuz to blink. Okay, that dash attack, or it was dash attack, right? Yeah. We'll take the first stock here, but Dabuz is still in great shape.
Yeah, most definitely. Still up a whole stock here, and can kind of just slow down the game a bit, but actually just gonna try to rush in and finding these juggle moments off of KilogramHours here. So pretty good position, as you mentioned. Okay, just negating that again.
Oh, run up with the hammer. But
I mean, why not? Everything's on the line here for this game, too, and KilogramHours on his last stock. Got to make something happen and just going to smack away Luma into the blast zone there.
Hey, that's worth.
Yeah, but again, got to make up this stock sooner or later. Something's got to happen.
Yeah, we need a big play, and that was an up smash, I think, out of the dash there that Kilogram was going for, and instead the Gordo gets reversed.
You know, it really be your own. And unfortunately for KilogramHours, it was his Gordo that sent him to the right side of the blast zone there, and Luma just smacking it away, like making up for that jet hammer.
Somewhere out there, Coney just shed one single tear, and he doesn't know why, but we know why.
We know why.
Rip DDD projectiles.
Yeah.
All the way back from the Brawl days when you used to have decent ones.
Yeah, Gordo was pretty much just being neglected of being put into gameplay all because of Luma, and especially even with like Dabuz as well, as you said, with the gravity pull and whatnot. So it's really just not a factor or a consideration to Dabuz at all because it just does not affect him whatsoever. And if anything, it's actually just benefiting him. So it's going to be a tough one for KilogramHours to find other options to use besides Gordo, which is kind of like DDD's almost like main like gist there.
I'm a fan of the music power-up going for DDD's theme. Maybe that'll be enough. Oh, I mean, so far it's not looking too great.
Yeah,
it's 75 on answered percent at the start of this game.
Dabuz might get us. I mean, this is kind of scary right now.
You need something to get the momentum back after you've taken two stocks in a row.
Yeah. Okay. That really does not make sense.
Star bits are strong enough. Okay, you got to hit in edgewise here, Kilogram. Good start.
Oh, here's a jet hammer again. Nope. Actually, just gonna hero raid that. Nope.
Yeah, the ability to get past this Luma is just so frustrating, I feel like, if you're Kilogram. But okay, get a grab. Turn things around.
you really can't just use Gordo too much because it's just not gonna do much for you. And oh, okay.
That jab one was cute.
I thought we were gonna see a jab block situation, maybe an up smash, but Dabuz just holding his ground, gonna still pace himself here. So let's trap gameplay. Luma with the up smash. Okay. Like, why is Luma so powerful? It's like a little like star. Like, why?
Yeah, that was an up smash. No Rosalina involved, just the Luma. And it was DDD, one of the hardest characters to kill off the top in the game. Killed it like 150.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because, he was at such a high percentages, I would like to assume. But either way, that doesn't feel right.
The Luma landing coverage on that upbeat at the center of the stage was so smart here from Dabuz. And he just looks untouchable.
Gordo, though, finally sneaking in, except for that gravity pool one. And Luma, again, just coming through, but actually just going to die now. So we'll see if KilogramHours has what it takes. But again, Dabuz is just kind of sending KilogramHours on this train all the way to the left side of the stage.
Just needs these Gordos to land at least one time to reset into neutral, but none of them are really finding the mark. And Dabuz, look at the way Dabuz retreats with that neutral air, too. Just full respect for the range of DDD.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how does Luma reach that high?
These desyncs are crazy.
Like, I know we're not watching Ices, but this is, like, incredible. Oh, man, trying to go for a spike, potentially? I saw that
there. This is Ices if Nana could float.
What? What is happening? Why can't Luma just do that?
That is one cooked bird right now.
No. Oh, no.
Oh, it's rough out here.
I thought we were going to see, like, a ping-pong action kind of thing.
Oh,
no.
I thought Dabuz might double dip, but he waited for the high recovery. Took a hit for it edgewise.
Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, if that did not take the stock, I would have been a little worried there.
Kilogram on the board on this game, at least. So it won't be a 3-stock, but it could be 2 stocks in a row for Dabuz to move on to the top 8.
Yeah, and it could just be a sweep here, but again, KilogramHours is having some difficulties right now, finding a way in, because again, all of these fares that are coming out from Dabuz have been so well spaced, and especially with the Luma as well.
And Dabuz knows exactly the timing that Kilogram wants to take to the air and then find that air-to-air advantage with the long-lasting forward air hitbox. Oh, careful.
Oh, I saw the vision there. So much potential. And slowly, KilogramHours is kind of bringing it back here, but missing that jet hammer.
Yeah, that was a good bait on the gravity, right? Just a little off the mark. And that could have turned this game around, but instead,
yeah. Dang.
3-0 and a handshake for Dabuz, the by far the favorite of this tournament. If you look at the classic contenders here, there's some good Midwest hopefuls that can hopefully put up a better fight later on in the bracket. But unfortunately, Kilogram will fall down 3-0.
Yeah, that's just the unfortunate part of it when you're just up to face against such a top player such as Dabuz himself here, and especially a niche character as Rosalina and Luma. There's not as